Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this week's Monday must-have is on the Delancey Starry Moon Night eyeshadow palette. So if you'd like to see swatches, me create a look, and my full in-depth review, because this is not a first impressions, then please keep on watching. Also make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, which will be somewhere down here. Also, it'd really help if you bookmark my page. Guys, I upload a video 7 days a week, guys, every single day of the week. Plus, I also do live streams every Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would like for you to be able to come on back and watch whenever you would like. So guys, I did purchase the Delancey Starry Moon Night eyeshadow palette on Amazon. I will put an affiliate link down below for you guys if you're interested. But guys, I did purchase this for 10 bucks, and let's go ahead. I like the packaging. It's really, really pretty. Okay. And this is the actual palette packaging. So once again, it's really, really pretty. So guys, this does come with a full-size mirror and 18 shades. Okay. That's what it looks like. Really, really pretty. Bright. There's some neutrals. Okay. So guys, this is cruelty-free, has a 12-month shelf life. It is made in China. So this does have 6 grams of product, or 0.76 ounces, okay? But I have been using this for a little bit, but I wanted to, you know, test it out before we did a review on it. So, guys, yeah, lots of brights, lots of, you know, there's some neutrals and stuff. But guys, let's go ahead and do swatches, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start right here. So here we have a really pretty matte white, a matte red, and a shimmery blue. Okay, let's go ahead and put those right there. Okay. Next, we have a shimmery brown. This is a nice duochrome and a matte black. Okay. Next, guys, we have kind of like a vibrant magenta, a shimmery kind of bronzy red, and a gold. Guys, I don't have any primer or anything on my arm, so next, guys, we have like a kind of a copper, a dark matte brown, and kind of a white gold shimmer. Ooh, that shimmer is crazy. We have a matte peach, another duochrome, and another kind of matte brown. That duochrome is just very, very exciting. And guys, our last is like kind of an old gold, a matte berry. The matte berry's a little gritty, and then this is kind of a shimmery mauve. Sorry guys, I'm kind of running out of room to swatch, but guys, that is the entire palette swatched. Really, really beautiful, vibrant shades. Mattes are really nice. The shimmers are very pigmented as well, so there we go. That's all 18 shades. Okay guys, let's go ahead and start a look. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys kind of zoomed in here, and we'll get this started. Okay, so I really want to do a very vibrant, bright look. We're hitting springtime, even though it's still cold. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with this pretty purple-blue duochrome. And I do like to apply shimmers and stuff with my finger. That is why I'm wearing a nude lip today, and if you're interested, I'll put everything I use down below in the description box, so that way you can see what else I'm using on my face. All of it is drugstore, which is even better, so. But yeah, really, really smooth. It is pigmented. It's not like overly pigmented. This might be better as a topper, but it is really, really pretty. Just layering it up a little bit. It really does have a nice shift to it. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and go into this really pretty bright magenta right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick that up on my brush. And I do like that it has a mirror. Makes it really, really useful, especially for travel. Oh, that is pretty. That is really, really pigmented. And it's making, with that magenta, it's making the purpley pink blue duochrome. It's making it pop a little bit more. You can see the color a little bit more now. But yeah, it's going on very, very nicely. This magenta is very pigmented and it's getting really, really easy to blend out. It's not fluffing out too much where it's hard to control. That's pretty. I like that. I'm just cleaning off my brush. Next, I think I'm going to go ahead and dip into this matte berry right here. And I'm going to deepen up that outer corner just a touch. Just add a little bit more depth to the look. Kind of just tucking it into my outer crease as well. And I'm going to be blending out tiny, tiny, tiny bit of kick up in the matte berry. That's the one that felt a little gritty while swatching, but it is applying just great. Okay, I mean that is super, super pigmented. That is crazy. Cleaning off the brush again, and I'm going to be using this brush to get this blended out a little bit more, just so we don't have such a harsh line. Just kind of get this blown out. Really, really, really want to take some of this kind of white gold. I'm going to pop that in my inner corner. Ooh, that is so pretty. Very, 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 very pigmented. I'm not going to even re-dip. I'm just going to go ahead and whatever's left on the finger. That is really, really pretty. I'm going to go in and dip back into that first shade, the duochrome, and I'm going to gently pat it over the edge where that magenta is, just to help further blend so it's not as harsh. That duochrome with those other shades, it just totally came alive and so, so pretty. Just gonna... Guys, with bright colors, you might need to blend more than usual, which is fine. I mean, that's part of it. Okay, but that is really, really pretty. I like that a lot. Okay, so next I'm going to, I think, dip into this matte peach right here, and I'm just going to use a little bit of that to just further blend out those pinky magentas. Just that way we have a little bit more of a blend. Yeah, guys, just, it's a really, really beautiful palette, especially if you like brights. This is a really, really beautiful palette. Okay, guys, I mean, just, it's crazy how nice these blend. I'm going to go in with the white, and I'm going to put this underneath the brow bone, or I'm sorry, underneath the brow, just for a little bit of highlight, and it also does help to do a nice gradient, nice little blend. Okay, going in with that first original brush just to finish blending. That's really, really pretty. That is just crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the lash line, and I think I wanna do something kind of crazy. For sure. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and dip into one of these browns, okay? So right here, just a touch, because I don't want it to be super brown, but I'm going to get this smoked out pretty low. But I want it nice and blown out. I'm gonna be adding a bright, I think. But I need a nice anchor shade. Again, we're starting low on the lower lash line, and I'm just gonna get this blown out. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with another pop of color. Why not? It's spring. I think I'm gonna go ahead and we could do orange. Orange would be really, really pretty. So with the blue, I think we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with the orange. Yeah, I think the orange and purple would be a prettier look. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the matte red. Let's just use as many shades as possible, right? And I'm just picking up a little bit, but it picks up great on the brush. And once again, I'm just gonna kind of go over that brown just to warm it up a little bit. Like I said, it's gonna be a really blown out lower lash line. Putting it like right in my eye bag area as well. It's pretty. Just to warm up that first brown shade we put on the lower lash line. I personally like a shimmer on the lower lash line. I don't think it looks bad at all. Obviously, if you have a lot of really deep lines or anything, you might want to stay away from it, but okay, so now let's go ahead and dip into that beautiful orange, and I'm just really gonna pack it on the brush. We're gonna put it right at the lash line. That is pretty. That is really, really pretty. Okay, I really, really like that. I think that's just gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and dip it back into that white gold shimmer that we put on our inner corner. A little bit of it got covered up with the orange. Oof, so pretty. Okay, I'm going to hurry up and jump off camera, put on some mascara, and then I'll be right back to show you the finished look with my review of the Delancey Starry Moon Night eyeshadow palette. So here is the finished look. I'll get you zoomed in so you can see it up close. So, first off, I think it's a really, really pretty look. It's bright, but I still think it's really, really wearable for day or evening. Like, I would wear this out of the house. I probably will. I have to go do laundry today. Colors are really, really true to color. How they look in the palette is how they come off on the eye. Even though, like, purples and burgundies and reds, even though they're very hard to formulate, these blend out like a dream. I don't have any kind of fallout or anything on my face, which is kind of surprising. I usually like to do my foundation after, but just for speed and everything, I've been doing my foundation and full face of makeup before an eyeshadow tutorial or review. So I'm really surprised there's no fallout. The burgundy and, you know, the magenta blended out beautifully. The duochrome, when it was first applied, it didn't seem very bright or very pigmented, but with the other shades, it's definitely playing off those other shades, so it shows up beautifully on the lid. The mattes blend out beautifully, the shimmers are great. So yeah, I have to say, guys, the Delancey Starry Moon Night eyeshadow palette, it is definitely a Monday must-have. 18 shades. I personally spent $9.99, $10 on it. Beautiful shades. It is cruelty-free. I think if you love color, obviously you would really love this palette. I think even if you like neutrals, guys, there's quite a few. We got the gold and like kind of like the olivey brown. Lots of neutrals that you can work into a look. So I think this would be a perfect eyeshadow palette for anybody, even if you're a beginner. They blend out with ease. It's not like when you're applying the color, all of a sudden when you're blending, it's like fluffing up too much and it's like blending too high. It's not like that. Of course, go in gently and with a little bit of color and build, but it really is a beautiful eyeshadow palette. It is definitely a Monday must-have. Once again, you don't need to spend a lot of money on eyeshadow palettes. There are very affordable companies that are making stellar eyeshadow palettes and eyeshadows, And I really, really love this one. It is so pretty. And yeah, very, very pigmented, easy to use, just all of the above. I love it. So yeah, guys, definitely, I do recommend the Delancey Starry Moon Night eyeshadow palette. It is awesome. It's beautiful. Love the packaging. It does have a magnetic closure. I think it'd be great for travel. So I cannot recommend it enough. It is just beautiful, easy to use. And like I said, I have been using this for a while, and the color does stay put. It stays true all day long. Obviously, I use concealer as an eyeshadow base. A lot of people do use eyeshadow bases. I do recommend using some sort of base, whether it's just your foundation or whatever. It just helps color to stick a little bit better, but it does last all day. I've had no problem with creasing. I just really, really love this eyeshadow palette. It's great. So if you are on the hunt for a new springtime palette that can transition you back into 2019 fall, I really do think this is the perfect choice. 2 duochromes, lots of shimmers, lots of mattes. So there is something for everybody in this eyeshadow palette. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Monday must-have. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out, makes my videos a little bit more visible. I have not seen videos on the Delancey Starry Moon Night eyeshadow palette, so make sure you also share it. Love getting the word out on affordable makeup, and this is super affordable, and it's great. It's awesome. Guys, also leave a comment down below. What is your favorite eyeshadow palette? I would love to know. Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all at Budget Glam Babe. I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Have a great one, guys. Bye. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon or via Super Chat during my live streams. My link for Patreon is in the description below.